Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. As you can see, at INVICTUS. I'm IVATOPIA, this is Star Citizen, of course. I'll let my Let's Play of it. We're still on 3.23.1. I'm recording this if you're interested on the 24th of May. It's probably gone up a few months after this, unfortunately. As you can see, Navy UE, enlist here. We are INVICTUS, launch week 2954. Today should be Aegis Day. I said I'm recording this on the 20. Sorry, no, Anvil Day. Anvil. I'm looking at ages and like the dates don't match. It's an Anvil Day, isn't it? 24th, and it's only 24th because it's 4:29 AM. Basically, we're past midnight. So we're doing Anvil today. What's my 4th day? I logged SupernovaTiffy on day 2 and day 3, and then I logged her on earlier quick just to make sure she got logged on. So hopefully that's 3 days for her, so she gets the beacon at some point and the forum badge, and of course I've logged on 1, 2, should have it for free, hopefully get it, and it's a 4. Anyway, and also the number of the episode, I don't know what it is right now because as this moment I'm still up to editing 501, I believe I'm on, and there's a bunch of episodes or sessions before that, and so that's why I don't know what number up to. Obviously it's past 500. Remember, this game is also still, well, I was going to say early access, was more of a Steam thing, but basically pre-alpha. That's why it's still laggy and buggy. So the dream one day is to come to an event like this and it be smooth as butter, no slowdown, nothing. As this is Anvil Day, as you can see, there's my mighty Carrack. Let's see how big today is. Okay, it's Carrack, the biggest thing here today. Okay, we only have 2 rooms. Okay, technically 3. I always forget the bottom one. So with the I was going to say the Canvil, the Carrack. So I was like mixing Anvil and Carrack, like the Canvil. Bloody, yeah, I think the Carrack is the biggest thing here. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, unless we spend half an hour on the Carrack. Not including Carrack, probably about half an hour to get everything done. Carrack, I may go around a little bit, we may not, depending how buggy it is. As you know, if you watch my channel, I've been using Carrack quite a bit recently, so you should be able to see it anyway. Okay, let's... Oh, crud. Is it right or left I'm supposed to be going? I didn't even bloody pay attention. Oh, it's... not the first one, it's the one after. So I'll get that one done with first. Or should we go around these first? Oh, let's go for here. Oh, I'm kind of halfway through the video while I was logging in. There's going to be a new Drake ship when it comes on DrakeCon Day. The Ironclad. It's going to be a cargo ship. Apparently it's supposed to be a step up from the I'm going to say the Carrack. It's not the Carrack. The Caterpillar. Step up from the Caterpillar, and it's going to have like an open area where you can EVA stuff in. You're going to have a big area to roll things in. Looks pretty neat. Apparently they're going to do a military version too. What? But look at the design. 4 tanks can fit in, plus 1 in the back being fixed. Okay, what ship are you? Arrow. Okay, so this is basically a light fighter, right? Light fighter, that's right. So this is a light fighter. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this can fit in the Carrack's bay as long as these wings stay up. Or they have to lower, I forgot which it is. There was something about this that if you put it at a certain angle, because before these were attached to this, I'm not sure which way around it was. Because I think right now it's shut, so you need to have this out and this lowered, and I don't think the game lets you do that yet. So I've heard people say if you could take the wings off or lower them, it would fit. Obviously you can take that down and the finger would be bouncing around, so. But yeah, this is a nice little fighter. Again, the reason I've never gone for this fighter. Let me get in there. Is that on the other side of this one or something? What's the ladder? I just wanted to climb the ladder and talk to you. You ladder? Oh, there it is. The reason I've never gone for this personally is because, like, I already had a Gladius, I already have a Saber, I basically got 2 fighters, I don't want any more light fighters. I wouldn't mind if it fitted in the Carrack 100%. But thanks to, sorry, I'm a bit tired, but thanks to the Fury, I have well, I guess it's a snub really, snubs under light, but I have a fighter that will fit in there. And like I said, I'm assuming it would fix this thing at some point, but I believe it won't shut in landing mode right now, but eventually when it deattach the wings and you can flatten the wings out, then I think it can fit. But again, it's a super tight, you know, like angle type fit, I believe. But yeah, it's a pretty good fighter. I personally, like I said, don't have one, but a nice little fighter there. Do we go dash down and do the bottom and back up for them? It's the Pisces over there. Oh, what the hell? I was enjoying it there, aren't they? Going for the photo. Cheese. Okay, down we go. Then we can do the bottom, come up and start going around the sides and cover that one. Do it that way. Okay, it's the spotter. There's been quite a few spotter vehicles using the initial frameworks in the game now. This is the default one, I guess. Yeah, the troop transport. Because I think they've added is it a anti-air version and stuff. Maybe the actual next one we'll go to in a minute. But anyway, this is for troops. So you roll out your ship. You can see 1, 2, 3, 6, so 6 troops, and obviously you come in the back end. That's pretty neat. You know, troops, and then of course the other part of the thingy for the actual crew of the ship is one driver. Is it just for one? Oh yeah, this one's for one. I was wondering if there's a turret for a second player. So really, this vehicle is supposed to be taking 7 players around, 6 to get the boots in and out, and 1 to pick them up and stuff. And there's my first real freeze of the game. Of this episode, anyway. See, nice place for weapons. Secure catch before moving. I'm assuming, open. If it'll work, this is where the parts for the vehicle are. Like you need to fix your cooler, or you need to repair it or something. And froze, I've hit F, but it's froze on me again. Come on, please. I'm hoping once I get through this week, by the way, as of the 24th, you'll be seeing this probably a few months from now, like I said, and finishing this stuff next week, I'll be able to get the channel back on track more. That's what we go. Because I'm struggling keeping everything up to date right now, but then obviously I knew this was going to be extra hard because I'm theoretically jumping on every other day to record Star Citizen, what generally I don't do. Are you the other variant? And because it's taking time from other stuff. Also, this happened to be a week where my baby or 2-year-old Aurora decides I'm going to get up at random times. This one's a combat focus one. You see, there's a lot more guns on the back. As you can see, obviously this is approach to use the back gun. Again, this would be a lot easier if I could turn to show you everything else quicker instead of have to have these pauses. That's really bad this year for these pauses. I feel other years it's been. And there's some thingies for weapons again. Let me sit on one of these in a minute. That's me. Here we go. I feel it's been worse and better in a way in past years, and what I mean by that is in past years. I feel it's smoother this year than it has in past years, but I also feel it's been better in past years. And what I mean by that is, you know how now I'm spinning around that game again, I spin it around. And because it's not freezing now, that I want to demonstrate it. But you've seen for the other past couple of weeks' videos how it's been freezing randomly. I feel past versions of this event, I could be here for like 20 minutes spinning this around, it's working beautifully. And then it kicks me out. Then it freezes for like 5 minutes straight. And then then it works fine for 30 seconds. Then it freezes me for, 10 minutes. Then maybe 10 minutes might be extreme. But again, if it freezes me and it kicks me out, then get back in, it's probably 10 minutes at that point. But the point is, it's more random when it does it, but at the same time, it can be worse in areas when it does it, but it can also, when it doesn't do it, be smoother and last longer than now. Where I feel now's is smoother in general, and I guess it's more predictable in the sense every minute it seems to freeze a little bit and then it's back, then it freezes after a minute and it's back. Maybe not exactly a minute, but what I'm saying is there's more of a pattern to it, it seems. Or at least that's what it feels like. What the bloody hell? I'm trying to look at my ship. Not my ship. There's more of a pattern to it. That's what I'm getting at. Where the other one, I could literally jump on, miss day, and I could go 45 minutes straight and not a problem. You know, barely any lag, amazing. And then for the final 5 minutes of miss day, it takes me an hour because of the amount of lag and ridiculousness. And other days it's just lag, and other day it's great. Where here it seems everyone. There's a bit of freeze there. So I think overall, if you take the smooth bits compared to the other smooth bits, the smooth bits are better now. But if you take the freezing to the other freezing was worse. But because this happens more often and more of a pattern more regularly, I feel it's not as good as a couple of past years. Anyway, built on Anvil's popular Atlantis platform, the Centurion presents a tactical solution for short-range anti-aircraft operations. Thanks to the Centurion's custom energy-based AA turret, your forces can establish ground superiority by ensuring immediate threats from above are dealt with quickly and efficiently. Nice. Oh god, this is a couple of reasons why it's lagging so much. Look at my non-play characters. The ballista. See, it's using the thing again. See, anti-aircraft's the one I said about how it's got a bunch of them now. Keep your airspace clean and endanger with the Anvil ballista. Originally designed to defend outposts from Vandal attacks, this mobile missile defense system packs a powerful loadout, allowing the ballistic ballista to stand firm against any threat, whatever it arrives by air or land. And I can't move again, that's a freeze. God, the... Oh, look at that. Wait a minute, is that a guy? I do not know. You do you, bud. Okay. So you can see a similar setup to the battle one, obviously like controlling blisters versus turrets. And that is basically the same. That's the freeze again. That's what I'm saying, like in some years it's been worse, granted, but there's been at least 1 year or two where I could get in and out of this without problems. And then I'll suddenly get a bad lag maybe 20 minutes from now and it'll be a lot worse than this is. So, yep, Sparta, yep, hold on. Look on the middle. How many's in the middle, sorry? Crucible. Ah! I said last episode, didn't I? Well, at the end of it. That was it Legionnaire or something? Is that repair ship Tiffy's, or is there another one that's tomorrow? It's a Crucible. That's Tiffy's. So the last episode one wasn't hers. It's this Crucible. So I'm assuming it's bigger. Okay, there's Legionnaire. Okay, whatever the one was yesterday. That's at the end of the last episode, or well, I guess 2 days ago for me now, a week ago for you. And for Liberator. Remember I had that whole thing at the end of the episode about it. And I was like, I think that's what it is, I'm not sure. We'll check tomorrow if it is or not. And voila, there it is, Crucible. Comes straight to me as soon as I saw the name. That's also why I'm thinking of forgetting some of this stuff a little bit. I'm just so tired of late. And obviously having a new baby in the wave and stuff. That's why I'm trying to get everything done. And I have at least 6 months where I don't really have to focus on a lot of things on the channel. Other than a few things like Star Citizen that can keep it a bit more up to date and things I'm a bit... Okay, the wrong word, I was going to say a bit more fun, that's the wrong word to use. So I enjoy most of my stuff I put on the channel, otherwise I don't put it on there. You know, there's times when I'm at certain points, Wasteland 2 got that specifically, where it's like, oh god, I'm stuck in this, but I don't really want to play that today. But I need episode for tomorrow, let's jump on it, and it happens. Times in Star Citizen I got so frustrated. But it's one of the ones that I want to jump on when I get a chance, and I want to play more when I get a chance. And I want to keep more up to date with it instead of having, you know, after roughly August, well, you got 6 months worth of nothing but this patch. Even though that does happen at times with this, because at certain points I seem to play a lot more, get a lot more episodes out, don't I? So, but obviously that also gives me a nice breather for when the baby first comes for a month or two, if it does that, and then I can jump back on and get some stuff in and you know, keep it more up to date in a sense. And it's a lot easier to focus on 1 or 2 shows versus every show on this channel. Because obviously I'll be doing it with IWD, and IWD's getting that treatment basically because there's no way in hell I'll be able to get all them done and get SupernovaTiffy to sit down and get all them done on top of it in any shape or form for 6 months. So we can do them, you know, I can do 2 or 3 now, and maybe get to 2 or 3, but then, especially with the new kids, so that'll be more of a weekly thing. The goal is to have about 4 weeks of them, 3 weeks of them ready to go out when the new kids comes, and then sort of doing this and IWD hopefully weekly or every few weeks or whatever, where everything else in the channel, fingers crossed, is complete for at least up until February, but I don't know if that's going to be the case right now. So I feel I've come to a bit of a standstill with stuff. Things aren't really, I'm just getting them out on time, not really manoeuvring forward, but again, I thought it would slow down with INVICTUS week, so I'm just hoping after the INVICTUS week is finished, or INVICTUS weeks next week, and it's froze here by the way, I'll be able to get, you know, start pushing them forward like Billy-O again. Because I've got quite a few of these episodes already, hence that 500 whatever. Okay, Crucible, so this is Tiffy's. Heavy repair, a so-called flying toolbox. The Crucible is Anvil Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressured workspace. That's what I was talking about while detaching, and I was getting mixed with out of a ship the other day, last week for you. The Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms and drone operation center, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back to fighting shape. And this is why. Froze again. This is what's annoying. Like, I'm trying to pull out and talk to you and show you stuff, and I can't because it freezes. But this is why. See this bit here? This is the part that detaches. Why I said last week and I couldn't find that ship because it's the wrong ship. That it would be able to leave this on the ground and then have these like side things with that part missing, and it can. Oh, there they are. These I think are. And it can. Zzz. And that's why you can technically use this middle part for ground vehicles or land stuff like Hornets on. And I'm not 100% sure, but I've always hoped that this would be able to carry a tonk, or a tank if you want to call it that, but basically a tonk. And this was an original only ship that may be able to carry a tonk before SupernovaTiffy picked the 600i or what against it. It's getting a redo, and they said they'll be able to carry a tonk in that at some point. So theoretically she's going to have 1 or 2 ships that can carry a tonk. Me right now, I'm trying to think my ships. I don't think I have anything, do I? So yeah, if any of my tonks moving around, it's going to be SupernovaTiffy right now. I do want to get the, I think, Liberator. I was going to say Legionnaire, the Liberator. I think it's a Liberator. But I'm probably going to earn that in game. Unless the game takes another 5 or 6 years to come out. But I'll probably earn that in game. Basically, that's like 3 spots for ground vehicles, 3 spots, you know, inside and outside for ships, and most of the things in there, I think it can fit. Can it fit a tonk? I think it can fit a tonk inside at least 1, unless I'm mistaken. I think it can, and everything else is for like 1, like mining ships and stuff. So I was thinking of getting that at some point. And if it can't, the only one I know that can right now is the C2 to C1. And of course this new ironclad apparently. I'm thinking the Liberator can. Because I know it's got stuff like for what do you call it? The landing pad 1, so you give it a mining ship on there. I think the Misk, not the Carrick one. Is it the equivalent of the Carrick can fit? No, I think I'm thinking the wrong shit. That's gonna be too big. Surely it's gonna be too big. Scratch what I just said there. Boarding with the upper. I might be thinking of the ship I own. It's not a mining ship. It's the one that you can fix. Well, it's not fixing. That's probably the wrong word term. You know how you're mining right now, and then you can sell it, or you're mining, and you can take it and what's the word? Manufacture it. I forgot the word. Basically, it purifies it and you can sell it for a higher price, but it costs you money. You can do that with one of the mist ships that I've got, and I believe that's what I was thinking about. I could fit on the Legionnaire. Not the Legionnaire. I'm looking at the Legionnaire name right here. Bloody hell, the Liberator. Where's the Legionnaire one, by the way? Boarding. Okay. So this is the one for boarding ships. So you're supposed to attack ships and board with this baby. Maybe next year this will be out, we can look at it better. Okay, are you the one? Liberator. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Anvil continues its tradition of excellence with the Liberator, an open-air vehicle carrier designed with the same quantum drive and long-distance capabilities of military spec carriers and pathfinders. I believe it's only one or max 2 players to run this. I don't think it could be one, but it might be 2. That makes it really cool for sending. And technically, if you want more players on it, just bring the correct ships that have interiors that fit on it. Where were we? Carriers and pathfinders by tailored to the citizen market. The Liberator, the ideal carrier to put your fleet on the front line of operation. Basically, that back end opens and you get some ground vehicles, and that's where I'm iffy if a tank could fit in it or not. I think it might, but then on top of it, it's hard to see. You're supposed to be to like land like Hornet-sized ships type thing, about 2 or 3 of them, and inside, like I said, put 2 or 3 vehicles. But obviously, if you put a tank, you probably won't be to fit any other vehicles in there. If it does fit in that. Again, I apologise. I feel this year my brain's just like blah, with everything, with the combination being so tired and the new kid situation and stuff, and being so busy because of the new kid coming. And I feel my brain's not working as good as it should be. I'm forgetting a lot of things that, if you look at past years when I've gone through this, I knew like almost instantly. I feel like the last year or two, some of the knowledge is just kind of disappearing, or it's right in the tip of the tongue and I can't get it out, and it's just annoying. Okay, the Pisces Rescue. Obviously, this is medical. Pisces, I have one of these, and I have the regular Pisces. Well, actually, specifically, it's not the regular, is it? There's 2. There's a regular one. What do they call it? The XD one? Basically, it's got 1 extra gun in it. 1 extra gun slot. Expedition, that's it. It's this one. Expedition version. Oh, there, it's actually a limited thing, see. Sporting more guns and a limited edition livery, the C8X Pisces Expedition turns the stout schnub into a perfectly viable standalone explorer vessel. With its compact frame, depth maneuverability and seating for free, the Pisces Expedition is ready to take on its own adventures, and I got a feeling I'm looking at the wrong one. I think this is when they made a starter ship from it. I have another version that comes with 1 extra weapon on it that doesn't have the bed. Oh no, it could be this one. Okay, it is this one. There is a starter ship of this now, I think, with a bed. Well, I don't think it's the medical one. Because here you can put basically 3 boxes. 3 boxes. Have a seat for a bud. I turn it now. Have a second seat for a bud, and have your own seat. Freezing again. Is that the Pisces? Nope. Well, it's a Pisces, but I mean the red one. Ramp it up, baby. Gotta ramp it up tonight. Obviously, this is a medical one. Obviously, now this bed has been changed. Again, I get mixed up. Tier 1, Tier 3 always have. Hypothetically, let's see, Tier 1's the best, Tier 3's the worst. If this is the worst, this has a Tier 3 bed right now in it. What, thanks to the new functionality, means you can respawn in this now. You couldn't before, but now you'll be able to respawn in it, but you've got to be quite close proximity, that's the word right, but basically quite close to the location. So in other words, don't park this, in Area 18, well, not Area 18 specifically, I guess, outside of Area 18 on top of a building, and then when you die, all the way in Crusader, expect to be able to spawn to it. It's probably not going to work. You probably want to be on something like, a microtech. You've parked it maybe 500 or 600 feet away from the location you're travelling to, more than likely. I don't know the exact feet or meters yet, but something like that. And because it being, again, if Tier 3 is the correct term for it, Tier 3 you can only do Tier 3 injury. So if you respawn back and you get a Tier 2, Tier 1, you're still going to have a Tier 2 and Tier 1 injury on you. And one thing, this fits perfectly in the Carrack, has a Tier 2 one. So again, if you spawn back, you have a Tier 3, Tier 2 injury, you're golden, you're sorted. If you need a Tier 1 injury, you need to get back to a planet, basically. Of course, Generally it comes with fully stocked medical stuff. There's like 3 medical things this one. And apparently people have taken them all. They've lost a couple of things in there, but whatever. See, there's a seat, there's a person so they can use the medical, like as a flying them through. And of course the main seat. But you basically have the regular Pisces sitting over there. No, sorry, you had regular Pisces, and you had this addition Pisces sitting over there. You had this medical one, and I believe there's a starting ship one now. There we go. Let's look at them. They're nice little ships. And they have quantum drives too. And obviously, it's supposed to be the ship that goes with the Carrack. You don't have to use it in the Carrack, but that's what the bay was designed to fit one of these perfectly. Auroras could fit in there too and stuff, but it was designed for this. Furies and that, but again, designed for that. Okay. Okay, so we did that, we did that. I did you, I didn't do the back one, did I? I went straight down there. You the Hurricane? Oh, the Gladiator. I was thinking the Gladiator too, and I was moving sideways. I was thinking, okay, I know what it could be. That first ever super missile ship they had that dominated Arena Commander, and I was going, okay, just keep moving as I look around just to get the name, and then I went straight for the side. I didn't realise that close to the side. I thought, brilliant, like that gave it away. I was leaning after I got closer to it. I was like, that's why I was doing that side thing. I was like, okay, I just want to see the back of it a little bit. Not expecting the side to go right in front of my eyes. Like, I thought I was like here. Oh, because I'm moving now and it's frozen on me again. So I was going to do like that. I think it's the other one. What's the name of it? I'm already messing up. I don't like it. The citizen module of the Gladiator appeals to those that want to explore the verse with a bit of added security, supporting a maximum of 2 Gladiators perfectly equipped to explore. And I'm saying, I think it was the first ship that we could have 2 players in too. That didn't have an interior, I mean, where you could actually fire from. So I know the Super Hornet was pretty close, but I got a feeling we didn't have the turret first. Like we got to use a physical Super Hornet in Arena Commander as our first ever ship, but we couldn't use it in 2 players. It worked for what just us. And then I think we got this, and then they added the second player who could fit in it and actually shoot, because of course when Auroras and stuff came out and the 32588, they're all single player. Even if technically you could be in the back of Aurora, I think this was the first one that let you do that and actually shoot. And then I think not long after that they updated the Super Hornet to, you know, have its player part to it, the second player part. Okay, where was I? Explore the verse with a bit of added security, supporting a maximum of 2. The Gladiator is perfectly equipped to explore and fight with or without a wingman. The citizen module allows players to choose between the extra cargo hold or a bomb bay. So you get a bomb bay or cargo hold. Like I said, when this came out, it dominated because everyone started calling it an Arena Commander, Missile Commander when this came out. Because there was a thing in it that you could just die and you respawn fully equipped missiles. Like, it doesn't work that way anymore, but it did back then. So people would literally join this, lock onto everyone, you know, like 10, 20 missiles or whatever the damn thing this had, and then run out of missiles, and then commit suicide, then respawn, and basically, and rinse repeat. You had one of these, you were top of the leaderboard 9 out of 10, with a lot less skill involved than with the other ships. At that point in time, obviously that's now been changed and doesn't work the same way, luckily. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't hear much about this ship ever getting updated. I feel they're still on the old version of this ship. I'm sure they've updated it sometimes, but where the other ships come out, like, oh, this has to go past, I haven't really heard about this one. I feel like this one's one of the older ones that's been left in dust right now. Obviously, we'll get to go past at some point. I just feel like this is... If they have done it, they've not really screamed it from the rooftop, so to speak. It's actually a nice little ship. But obviously it's also, again, a pro style, I'm trying to spin it. Also, like they said, they got 2 seats, your seat and the other person's. But if you sit in them seats, you can't contact each other. Well, okay, that's the wrong term, contact. You want to talk about like the Aurora, how you can walk, you know, into the back and you can meet each other and get out the seats. You can't. You basically, you're in cockpit seats, that's it. So I'm in here, and then player 2, maybe SupernovaTiffy, if I can zoom it there. Oh, let me zoom in doing that. Basically, you can see that little dome will be fitting in that dome. So to access each of you, got to come out of your seats. So like she's like, I need food or something. I can't give her any food. We have to stop the ship in space, land it or whatever. Both come out the ship, hand her food, eat, get back in the ship, etc. Where else, if it's something like the Aurora or Connie, I need food quick. Okay, let me get out the seat. Here's the food, and get straight back in the seat and carry on. When I say with this without seat, I mean there's no cargo area. Basically, there's no walking space for the players. Literally just seats. And I like the being able to jump out of my seat, and so I can jump in an angle and do something in the back. I can heal up or something. Obviously, you can't with this right now. And there's the gunner seat. Look at the gunner one quick. You can see where it is. Oh, here it comes down now. That's pretty cool. There I am. There we go. You can see what I'm talking about, obviously. Hey, I got a hot dog, you need to for eat. I can't get my seat go up to her, she has to hand it to her. We've got to literally leave the ship. Oh, that's quite cool. View from that scene, I just realised as I was leaving the ship. Nice little thing for watching a movie over there. Okay. Is the top floor done now in the Carrack? Right, where's a nice look at the Carrack. Again, Carrack's a modular ship. There's no modules in the game, but I'm hoping with the was it Retaliator the other week getting its module system in. I hope that means other module ships start getting them, and hopefully at some point they will start offering Carrack ones. Because Free has 3 modules right now, just cargo. I would love for like one of the take 2 modules and make it a big one, and maybe put a Tonk in there, or have one what's where I can put a mining ship in it. You know. Or, one was a hangar for Furies. Probably fit like 4 Furies per side of one of these, couldn't you? And 4 on the other side, depending on the thickness. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think we should have that room in the character do. One of the turrets too from the outside, by the way. The character is more of a jack of all trades ship as well. It is supposed to be an explorer ship, 100%. Is that no? What's the one we need? Ooh, did I miss a turtle? I think we missed a turtle, people. The Terrapin, basically, specifically. This is also an explorer ship. This is a 1-person explorer ship. This was the first ship in the game, I believe, that actually got all the moving parts inside, where you can open them up and you can see the engines and the cooling. I think this is the first one they tested that on. Do you know how I said how the Gladius always gets it, but not being an internal walking around ship, only having a seat, they had to put that on a different ship, and this was the first one. I'm freezing right now. Okay, how do we get into you again? This baby's supposed to basically take punishment, not supposed to be able to dish it out. And it's supposed to be for 1 player. We can find them. This is a Terrapin, right? Oh, there it is, ramp. I was going to say, where the ramp? I thought it was on the side. Okay, as that unfreezes, I'll get back to the Carrack very quickly. It's an explorer ship. We're going to have drones in it. There's a tier 2 med bed. You've obviously got the Pisces slot, so to speak, where you obviously have the medical bed thing in it. You can fit Furies in it, like most ships can now. There we go. It has a lot of. It means imagine me like Sith, Darth Vader. No, as you can see with the lights. What else does the Carrack have? It has space to carry a vehicle, or 2, obviously not tank size. So you've got 1 seat here. Obviously, its cargo's not bad. It's a big downfall, even though it does have like, I think it's 4 turrets. It has no missiles and no weapons that the main character can use, the main pilot. You need basically to have AI or to blade or a player with you. So I don't use it as often because I have no one with me and I can't blade or have AI like now. SupernovaTiffy, so I got to use it during the event a bit. SupernovaTiffy coming out with us and with the beds on spawn and stuff. Got to use it. It was nice using it. There we go, little terrapin. Nice little ship. And another reason why I don't got this in my system, I have the carrot. You know, I literally have something that's supposed to do this better. Obviously, the drawback, as we just stated, obviously you can do it individually, but probably won't be able to be out as far. And why can't I leave the... Oh, don't say we're going to log off because I'm stuck in the seat. Are you kidding me? We got stuck in one bed once, we've not been stuck in any seats yet. Okay, chat anybody? Drones. Okay, we may have to cut back. Apparently in a second for you peoples, but obviously probably 10 minutes for me. And we might just go straight to the other room and start there, because I think we covered everything here now except for the carrot. Let's get out. Yeah, I can't get out. Interact. I'll try this very quickly, and if not, we'll leave him. Is he moving? I control so I'm just going to see. Fudge. Okay, probably I'll be back in a second, people. Okay, back, and I just realised we missed the hawk. I was going to start again when we were in that room, but I was walking past the Pisces. There's the hawk. This is a bounty ship. I have this ship, single player bounty hunter ship. Basically has a room for like one holding spot and one pilot area. It has a rack for weapons and stuff on. A small light fighter with an emphasis on weaponry. It also has EP, by the way. The Hawk boasts an impressive arsenal of lethal and non-lethal weapons, making it the perfect ship for independent bounty hunters or local security looking for a little more punch. So nice like EP on it, so you can try and knock shields down or shut ships down temporarily. Hopefully I don't get stuck in this seat. So I couldn't get out of the last one. It says she's a nice ship. Very stylish, very cool. And technically, if I did need to give someone a lift somewhere and just put them in it's at the back. Basically, that at the bottom, into that pod. I don't know how comfortable that'll be. It's supposed to be for bounties, but hey. Originally, SupernovaTiffy had the Avenger Stalker, and prior to the Avenger Stalker, he has since got rid of his Stalker, upgraded it, or just got a new one. Again, I don't remember which one he went to. Obviously, he does have a Cuddy and stuff and that. I always thought it'd be cool, like me flying this little thing, going for some EMPs, Tiffy and him in their 2 little ships, and we can, you know, break up the bounties together, because they've got the, well, between them, because when we looked at the Avenger Stalker the other day, it was 6, wasn't it? So they'll have 12 pods with mine, 13 pods between us. And we'll be a pretty good bounty team. But obviously he's got rid of his. Obviously he's done something getting it back or get something similar. But I have obviously the NK2. The original ship that RSI used to go to space in the law. What was it, the Pegasus? No, Pice? No, what was it? I've gone blank what it's called, but basically they did a version the other day for it, and I think we actually saw one of the versions of it. Did we? Or am I getting mixed up with the one Chris had? Reality. I think we. No, I think we did. I think we on our site that they had a version of it, or at least they had the hologram of it. Basically, and I think it was mine too. It was the MK2, the bounty hunter ship. So obviously, theoretically, once the game goes live properly and runs better and I can get priority back on, maybe we do some bounty hunting stuff I would love this ship to fit into that, by the way, but obviously it won't. I would like maybe me and him are in that. Maybe I'll end the SupernovaTiffy, or me and him are SupernovaTiffy in that. Maybe there's a like fly that. I don't know. Because that's one thing. I would like a 3 to 4 player, ideally 3 player bounty hunter ship that I could land this baby in and have a ground vehicle, something like the Dragonfly type. Maybe a new version. And then we can, like, you know, be in the ship together. We can separate when we need to for different bounties. I think that'd be cool. And to me, that's why I've got that ship so far, even though I know this won't fit in it. But if they do another bounty ship that's a little bit bigger, that lets us fit, then I'll probably upgrade to it straight away. But if it doesn't, that's the closest they've done to what I want. And I'm thinking, thanks to them little bikes, I might be able to fit a bike in it and a Fury. Not ideal pods and EMP things, but it may work. Okay. So this hole is the next one. I got a feeling it's the next hole, all over there. Of course, the F8 Lightning. So you're here anywhere by chance? Because I could be in this one right now. I need to be in this one. Let's see. Nope, I got the right one. Nice. You. What are you? What the fudge are you? I'm blank what you are. God, what are you?
For centuries, INVICTUS have been a time for friends and family to come together.
These look like...
Celebrate the minutes of duty.
There they are. I was going to say these are like Hornets, and I'm thinking, Hornets are RSI. They're not, they're Anvil, aren't they? I was like, this Anvil day, it can't be, but they are, aren't they? I'm probably going to have the new one here. If I can go forward, I'm froze right now, again. So as you see, that's the F7A there. Yeah, MK2. So this is the new one. So this is the military one, I believe the A means. Medium fighter, ushering in a new age of space superiority. Anvil Airspace has re-engineered the Celebrate Hornet, next generation of fighter combat. Purpose built for the UE Navy. The F7A Hornet MK2 maintains the spirit of the original while incorporating even more powerful offensive abilities. So I have one of these now. After the past, again, not the INVICTUS episodes, the ones before that, all that hell we went through, gonna pass that overdrive missions, what they were called. And we got this, and then we upgraded it by back in. We bought one of these, backed with one of these, and used the free upgrade we got. So I have one of these yet. I've yet to use it in game yet because we went straight into INVICTUS basically. Like I said, I always wanted to get a Ghost in game at some point, but I decided to get this because it'd be the military grade version. I feel so it's going to be a lot stronger and tougher, and it's the only military grade ship I have. Everything else is obviously supposed to be citizen grade. Okay. What are you? You are the C. So this is what mine we bought or backed for. Again, I can't move the screen. I apologise. Backed for originally, and we've upgraded it. And this is where I would turn left to show you. Come on to that baby. So it's basically it should be the same shit, but they theoretically in a one-on-one encounter. Completely balanced in every single way, pilots. This should beat this because it's military grade stuff, so it should be a little tougher, a little bit a better firepower over this. Obviously, if you got an amazing pilot in here and a rubbish pilot in here, this baby's still going to kick the bejesus out of this guy. Skill just coming into the situation, but that's what I'm saying. If everything was equal, basically in the ideal situation or scenario, then yes, this one it should be better than this. But again, your skill level being higher than the guy in that one, you're still kicking ass. How do you get from the Hornets? I thought you were from the side, not the wings. Yeah, I'm not being a Hornet for. And then technically, to be fair, when I used to be in the Hornet, we had the the sim box. Remember in game, you went to like the little sim box, sat in that, and then activated it, and then arena commanders loaded up. So you were supposed to be in virtuality. So technically, I never really got in the Hornet properly, did I? Thinking about it, I only ever accessed it through that. Huh? How do I get into you? I'd think it'd be the side. Oh, I was right, was that? I just didn't seem to be showing. I feel they don't show up as well as they used to before. They used to have big things. This is the way you get in. I think one of the things, as you can see, basically the M thingy. I can't get the viewer for you. Them guns. I was trying to get it to. It kind of goes in a bit there. Oh, was that it slightly? Ah, you kind of get a blinky at it. So you can see, so that gun alone should make that a tougher ship than this. But, like I said, a better pilot would still kick your butt in this one over that one, so... There is no true best ship in game. There might be best ships for certain things, certain scenarios. Because again, medium ship, it's not as fast as a light, not as tough as a heavy. So again, if you get a light fighter against this and the pilot can run rings around you, you're going to get ripped apart. If you get this in with a heavy guy and you just want to stand there in space, you just, you know, just blast each other to bits, the big guy's probably going to win. But again, if you can outman it, but again, if you're a better pilot than the light guy and the heavy guy, you could probably still win in this. So even if this is a better ship than this, it doesn't make it the best combat ship of all time. And there's also the scenario, like I said, I just do 1-on-1 scenarios. You could come up against, you know, 3 guys in 3 snubs and they can rip you apart because they know what they're doing. Are you just a regular one? What are you? Are you just an FC too? Is there just 2 FCs here? Oh, this is the MK1, this is the original. So this is the one that's phased out now for these 2, I believe. To the enemy, it's a weapon never to be underestimated. To allies, it's a saviour. The F-7C. Well, I'm trying to say that for some reason. Hornet MK1 is the same dependable and resilient multi-purpose fighter that has become the face of the UE Navy. The F-7C is a foundation to build on and meet whatever requirements you have in mind. Are you a dropship? As in, boots on the ground. I cannot laugh me think what you are, but I'm thinking you're a dropship or boots on the ground. Okay, I recognise that. Are you Valkyrie? Is this a Valkyrie? You can open that side, I'm not going to bother with it because there's one here. You can grab this. Yeah, I think this is a dropship. Yep, I was right. This is a Valkyrie, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 players, boots on the ground. You have a crew with a turret. There. I correct myself, 20 players, boots on the ground, so there's 2 sections. I didn't just get myself turned around. And you have 1 crew member back there and that, and then the rest of the crew are up here. This reminds me of a helicopter a little bit. Obviously it's bulkier than that. This is where the crew goes. I guess if the journey's a little long, one of the boots on the ground people can come up quickly and go. Let's say this is where for the crew, as you can see, 1 bed, 2, 2, 3. They got a little balcony to look at what they bring in, so some vehicles or whatever. 5 players, so that one must be for the main person. And the other 2, then you see there's another turret here. These are obviously probably for like remote turrets. So we've got a turret downstairs, turret there, and 2 remote turrets here. And then of course the pilot himself. Okay, we're getting in, hopefully we won't get trapped. There we go, I believe this is the Valkyrie. I could be wrong, but... Yeah, Valkyrie, well I was right, the Valkyrie people. I just come to the side, I was like, I just don't recognise it, but then when I get into the back, like, no, dropship, no, Valkyrie, this, yeah. Yeah, a nice little 5-player ship for you. I want to say an arrow, but I know it's not an arrow. I've already seen an arrow. The hurricane? Hurricane? Are you the hurricane? Yes, the hurricane. See, the heavy version. Basically, to me, this is an upgraded arrow. Obviously, the but obviously the designs are different and stuff. It just, for some reason, I just feel like you have the arrow, and then that's the child of the hurricane. If you want to be that way, it's probably nothing like it really. It's just it's always linked them together. I don't know why. You can see, pretty cool. Again, I got my Scorpio, so I don't need the heavy. Hoping to get the F-18 at some point, so no need to have multiple heavy fighters. That's why I've never bothered with, as we found out last episode or the episode before, we worked out those 5 overall without including variants. And I will basically aiming to have 2 of them. Right now I have 1. How do I get into you, by the way? Oh, I bet. Are you from the front? Anvil likes the front stuff a bit. There's a hat. There we go. What's from the front? Oh, I missed me going up.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Damn bat! There's a hurricane coming through! Oh, so the rest of the fan, you know that reference.
Although INVICTUS is a celebration of the men and women who are around the ship,
Okay, what are you?
launch week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent
Are you the F8?
but also
18 by any chance?
service members much needed recreational
That's the out, so I was going to sit in.
like a star.
You are! Nice. I don't think... Were you out last time? Or was it, oh, because you always have that thing in the middle you can never access. I was wondering if... I don't know if I've been in one before. That's cool. Wow. She's a bulky boy. Or a bulky girl. They call ships girls, don't they?
Stop by our friends and family now to get a better understanding
Froze a bit.
they have to look forward to in naval service.
Again, I got mistaken. Maybe we got in one last year, but I got a feeling it's about the first time I've been in one of these seats for this F8 Lightning. Because yes, I've been here for the last 2-3 years, but they're normally sitting with that thing around it. And when they talked about the event to get one of these, I thought it sounded a bit too impossible on your own as a single player. I thought it all could be hogging it, so I didn't even try basically.
Used for hundreds of operations, from combat to exploration.
Another reason too I didn't try. That's cool. That's cool. Hey. Okay, so let's up them all done then, with the exception of the Carrack. What are we on? 53. I guess we're gonna have a very quick run around the Carrack for you. It just feels like I'm less likely to run around certain ships because I own them. I have them in the channel. Means you can see them a lot. I like to go around the ships that I don't own. You don't see that often on my channel. I guess it won't take too long. We sprint and doesn't freeze on those 20 to 100 times. We've already gone through roughly what's in the Carrack. Obviously, right now there's only one way in. Some players want it to be redone, have a second route into. I wouldn't mind that too because I feel. Okay, correction. There's there's technically 2 to 3 routes in the ship. And I used technically briefly. If I'm in space, you can get from the top. I think I can't remember if it's 1 door or 2 doors you can come out, and of course you can EVA. And of course, if you open up the landing pad, if you can EVA in. But obviously, in the ground with gravity, you only have the ramp and the ramp alone. You could technically leave through that, but then if you want to jump down, you're probably going to die from the fall. So yeah, having maybe the lift in it, could be able to come all the way to the bottom, and that probably would be nice. So anyway, you can press this, and we'll go into it, we'll lift this up. This is the thingy. Yeah, the button for it's here. You can have that down if you want, but basically it's stopping people ramming. This is the cargo hold. I generally go here, then use this elevator to go up to what I need. What's this one? And there's a way to dock. So I guess a spacesuit. I never actually used this to dock yet, but if I ever need to dock with somebody, I can go this way. As you can see, suits. Oh, hello. There's a few players here. See, this is the cargo spots. Obviously, you'll batch 3 of these. See? Then there's also where they got some of the setups for the guns back here. I think there's a turret back here, and literally weapon racks for your group, and a lift as well. So here's for some suits, for some weapons. We'll go forward. See, weapons, suits. That's the lift, I believe. I go right, so I can go back there, and I think this just takes us both routes to a turret. Come on, mate. See, there's the turret. So this is the downstairs turret. There's 4 turrets in this baby. 1 left, right, 1 up, 1 down. This is probably the hardest to get to if you are accessing the other turrets. I think SupernovaTiffy was using, she just used this lift a lot. I used the other lift. I tend to use this one. So we can use this one. I think last event when it had the carrot, this lift was bossed. So I get to use it. So this is habitation. Okay, so there's the medical. So this is where you would set your spawn point in the... Ow! I got hit on the door. Why did I get hit? Seriously, mate? You shoot me into the door. This is the medical, where you would spawn and heal up, etc. Excuse me. Some extra beds, by the way. And beds over there. Again, this is... I think I can't turn again. I need to turn left. Left when I can turn, so you can see. What the fudge was he doing in the bed then? I kind of wish we could turn sooner. you turned when you shouldn't supposed to be. Anyway, so you turn left here, and they took the other lift up. I was going to say, how did they get up? They weren't in the lift with me. They took the other lift. And this is obviously supposed to be storage stuff. We can't really do anything with this yet, but eventually we have to store our medical things here. Remember, this is a explorer ship. You're supposed to be travelling with this and living in this for a long time. There's another storage room. Again, there's nothing stopping you putting food in here, not just medical stuff. And again, I can't go forward, I'm freezing. That's the door shut, something want to do. There we go. Yeah, the ship's pretty cool. Again, it's a 6-person ship, supposed to be. There's only that mist ship because it's a better explorer, and there's only a better explorer because it can refine its own. I think it's refine its own refine its own fuel and mine its own fuel. Basically, this one at some point will run out of fuel. This cannot be forever, but you know there's plenty of room for it. Okay, to the side here, we have basically where we can have a meeting. The crew can food. You can see you got food, and again, cupboards can't do nothing with right now, but eventually to open and store your own food. Just decorations right now. Okay, you can see a pool. So again, where they can have a little play. There's a toilet. So you can see it's 2. I think they have shelves on the other side. I don't think these are 2 and 1. So Peppa! Did you shut on me? Why did you shut? More top up over there. Come on, open the door, please. I think the showers are on this side. Beds and showers. This is for the crew. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it has its own captain's room. That's why it's 6. See, here's the showers. As you can see, showers. Froze again. You see what I'm talking about? Like ships I know, like this, if it's freezing, get around pretty quick. And of course that helps big time when you're in a ship that you don't know the layout very well of. Because you end up going the wrong direction and then you freeze before you realise it and correct your mistakes. Okay, out. Okay. Oh, that was the medical where we just came from, by the way. This is the lift I normally use. I know we come up this lift straight to medical, and then I generally go straight into there and fly. Or I go in medical and then I go up to the top to access, so basically to put my ship in or something, or to open it so I can put my ship in. We'll do that in a minute though. You can see nice size things here. And this is also, this is the droid area. Oh no, this is the captain's log. Start it. So this basically is my ships be my place. So got some decorations. So there's my bed. So you have it 1 shower, 1 toilet. So technically this ship has 3 toilets and 3 showers for 6 players. You know, if you were fine with the rest of the crew coming in here. Yeah, little cupboard on the left, etc. there. Cupboards. There's the bridge. This place has 2 bridges, by the way, and more of a combat focused one when you're in danger. There's the lift to go to the top bridge. We'll probably take that in a minute. This is the one I tend to prefer to fly from because I can see downwards easier. I tend to prefer this one ideally. The other one's more of a standing, you stand there basically. If I'm not mistaken, it's upstairs. You've got the bottom turret where I showed you, the left and right turret, and then there's a remote turret in this.
All systems online.
And I think there's a remote, or am I getting mixed with 600i? Tiffy found all the turrets in the end because she was looking for them. But you see that's what that opens up there in the middle, and that's where your Pisces would be, or Aurora or something. And you can see like that it jerked too much. There's 2 side doors. So I said technically you have the front to get in, as long as you're in space, or you're dropping from a ship not too far from it. You've got technically 4 ways to get into the ship, but normally when you're on gravity, then 3 aren't really an option. There we are. It's such a cool ship. She's in my top 4 favourites, but I can't pick an overall favourite until they all have the functionality, because again, functionality is not all here for this. Yeah, in a lot of the ships. Also the Gladius is up there, my Freelancer Misk. There's this and the Mercury are my 4 favourites. Okay, we might as well take this. Okay, so this is the other bridge. So again, we've got a nice map here, it doesn't work yet. Hopefully with the new map system that's going to be working eventually. Then I'll be able to do stuff here with it. Made this part more desirable to use then. This is where the pilot would stand. And fly it. I'm not going to click on it. You can see the view is not as good as at the bottom. Let me see if I need to see like side turrets. Anything. Don't take the seats anymore. Gunner, there, that's right, okay. So this one I believe is for the top turret. So this is the gunner seat for the top turret. And of course we've gone to this top bridge. So you got your escape pods here, 6 of them. And also it shows, the 3 seats at the bottom, 3 up here. If everyone wants to be in the seat. Obviously, really, you want people in the turrets, ideally. Here we come to the other things. Functionality is not in the game yet, but that's what will make the game better, or the ship when it's done. It's got like a little repair station. Don't know how much we're going to do with this. Like, can we bring a full piece of the ship and shove it in here and repair it? Like a cooler or whatever. They got this side. What I think is the drones. We control this, and these send drones out of the ship. To do what? Not sure. Hence why another module. Maybe another module could be for mining, and the drones could be mining things. Maybe they could be for salvage. You see what I'm saying? Depending on the module, the sky's the limit. I don't remember these big things in the middle. I mean, is that new? I thought you just came in as like one of these. Unless that's where the drone's supposed to be. Maybe it updated this a little bit. I don't remember this bit. I honestly don't remember this middle bit. I remember the side things. Interesting. Unless this again, we don't have footage out of it yet. Maybe this opens up and these go outside. I don't know. Okay, can I move? This is what I'm talking about with it freezing. Why it takes longer to go through things. It should. Come on, forward. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is one of my favourites. I can't say it's the favourite until I know what this stuff does. Okay, and this is where you would activate, and it would open this up. I guess I can do it for you. You'll see that opening in a sec. And obviously inside here is where your Pisces would be, or any other ships that can fit would be basically inside this. Technically, there's nothing stopping you, I guess. Like the new Ironclad Drake, using, if you didn't have a ship in here, using this to bring extra cargo in the ship, just not on the cargo grid. Is there really? Why? It looks like you're in space. I guess the roof's on space, or is that glitched? I'm gonna have to look at the roof before we leave. Is it in space? Have they got like a space roof? But yeah. So yeah, you could probably bring stuff in here if you wanted. Okay, so here we have the surface ladder. This takes us down, or is it up? Down to engineering. I want to go back up in a minute to show you the top bit. Here's a big, big ladder. It's the main way of getting around. There's no power on the ship. Okay. So come out of here. Oh. Okay, so this was that there. I thought I could get off on there. Okay, this is a way to get to the top of it then. There's also another ladder I'm thinking of then. I thought this was the one to the engineering. Okay. Okay, so I'll go this way. Again, that's where the Pisces will be, like I said. I think this is to the turrets. Yep. See, this is at the left or the right turret, probably the left. Again, I'm trying to walk closer to it so you can see. See? Turret. Obviously, if you're only you and another player, the best turret's probably be at the top turret. And of course, you can get to these pretty quick. There's the engineering. So you can go in here and see the core and everything. And of course, if you go this way, you should see the other turret. Voila. That's the other turret. The engineering. There's the lift that I thought I was accessing a minute ago. Oh, sorry, this ladder I thought I was accessing this. As you can see. This is the ladder I thought I was getting on, it took us to the bottom. You can see in the belly of the engineer. So here's the parts. Well, you can see someone's got some of the parts sitting out. So it'd be quite scary and shot around and trying to fix things in here. See another part. You know, the place is on fire and you're trying to go up and down ladders to pull the fires out. Where could you take me? Okay, so this would be the lower, where we just were. This is the upper. It's freezing. Come on, unfreeze please. So we finish this video off. There's that ladder we just used. So yeah, there was a lift for this too. Nice. Turret. I think that's the main elevator, the big one. Okay, this is the part where I get myself mixed up a little bit, getting to the top sometimes. Look at this elevator. There's a bit to get to the top. Category, probably from there. Yep, that's what I thought. There we go. Here it is. So it's this lift. This is why I couldn't get to the top. I think last time's event was here because this lift was bust, and I couldn't find my way to the top to save my life. And it's because that lift was being bust. Open. And of course we have an even better version of the map thing here. Again, doesn't work right now, but when it does, hopefully it'll be coming soon, especially with the new star map update with this patch. And now we get access to the escape pod and right to lift the ship. If the lag will allow me to do it, please. Come on, laggy. Ugh. That name again is Mr. Lag. And that's views, especially going through space and stuff. Is that anything? Just escape pod. And this is also why it'd be an airlock, because this is... Let's go around the circles. EV8 here we go. Okay, so I came through that lift and I've gone round, and you could go the other way to come this way. Got you, and enter 2 EV8 doors. Then, obviously because you had the shut, you could move around a lot easier. I do have it, it's lots of space. There we go. This is what I'm saying, so technically it does have multiple ways to get in the ship, it's just when you're on the ground. You know, there's a bit of a distance. In space it's fine. Yeah, I think that's the whole ship covered then. Basically. I've never really jumped in here with an EVA, it should be safe, shouldn't it? It'll take me down quicker. Yep. So yeah, like the character's a super nice ship. But again, it's a bit rubbish if you're one-on-one player on your own with no one to help you right now to Blades or AI come in. Because you can't shoot, you have no missiles in the pilot seat. Basically you have to directly land the thing or sit in space and run to a turret. And then someone just gets on you. Even with a player, I think it's actually on my channel, we got attacked by a player. He realised only Supernova 1 turret was being shot from. He just kept going under underbelly the whole time. And it's like, Tiffy, if you go to the bottom, he's going to do the same from the top. So we had to run. And then he was bragging in the thingy about, oh, I want to fight with a Carrack. Like, well, yeah, when it can't shoot back, fight a fully fledged Carrack with, you know, all 6 players in it. Then brag about it. But you tapped us, stopped us doing our overdrive mission at the time. Just be an arse. You didn't gain anything for doing that. Other than basically made us get on for another night. at the time, and we almost didn't pass the damn mission. Well, that mission had nothing to do with him, he's just been arsed, basically. Anyway, with that being said, that is today covered. Let's just, where is it? Back here, innit? So we have 2 days left to do, and of course I believe the javelin's still in this. I want to look around the javelin. Hopefully I can mix that in one of the episodes. Again, this is hour 15, so this is a full episode again. That's not what I want to look at. There. No, that's the map again. It's down here, isn't it? Checking what tomorrow is. Oh, next week's episode for you. Okay. So yeah, so there's the final. So hopefully, because this doesn't show when's DrakeCon. Is that going to be the dates after this? After this or not? You know, let me, before we end this, bring it up quick on my phone. Star Citizen. Because obviously they don't advertise DrakeCon. Because I'm going to say, like, this will probably just show a few, you know, the weapons and armors. So hence I'll have plenty of time. That'll be like a 10-minute thing where I can then do the javelin and then maybe there's one more episode of DrakeCon. This video will quick while I check my phone. Okay, so Anvil today is 25th to 24th, and then we have Drake 25th to 26th. So it does Drake, and 27, 29 is final. Okay, so yeah, so we'll probably try and do Drake next episode, and then depending how big it is, mix it with the final javelin, or at least mix the final to javelin. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed. I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and good stuff, and see you next time, and watch one on the channel. Have a great, wonderful day, everybody.